Morning students. So here we are discussing last lesson of history, transformation of India part 2, and the last part of our lesson is remaining that today we are going to discuss. So we are talking about the transformation which has been happened after independence. Previously we discussed about social transformation, economical transformation, medical transformation, educational transformation, as well as sports transformation in India. Last part is tourism and cultural heritage of India that we are going to see. We know that tourism industry is a continuously developing field. This industry earns the country foreign exchange on a large scale, and that's why this industry is very important. Travel and tourism are as old as mankind on earth. Man at beginning of the existence they roam about the surface of the earth in search of food, shelter, security and better habitat. However, in course of time such movements were transformed into wanderlust. During Hindu and Chinese civilization, a movement of religion, education and culture began. Not only this, but Christians, missionaries, Buddhist monks, and other traveled for while carrying religious message and written with fantastic images and opinions about people. In ancient time, people traveled for the religious purpose in India. There are many proofs that tell that people travel for Char Dham Yatra in ancient time. Development of India tourism start into the 19th century. After that, the Indian government took many various incentives for the development of Indian tourism. Through tourism policies, economic reforms, various committees were created for tourism development and separately dedicated ministries and tourism organizations established. Various tourism policies, plans and committees were created by the Indian government for the development of Indian tourism. These policies or plans were headed by the Ministry of Tourism. Ministry of Tourism means MOT is a nodal agency for the formulation of national tourism policies and program related to tourism. Now there are so many changes in different fields like economic reforms. The government of India has taken many economic reforms for development and for promotion of Indian tourism. Since 1952, when India was adopted policy of development through planning, in 1952 when the first 5-year plan was created, there was a number of economic reforms has been taken from time to time for development of Indian tourism and Indian economy, like rising of disposable income, middle class family, dual cup model, leave travel concession, paid holidays and etc. Indian government allocates fund for the development and promotion of Indian tourism. In these plans, India government introduced a total 11 5-year plans. Tourism got a status of an industry in the 7th year plan and 68 crore funds were allocated. The highest fund was allocated for tourism into the 11th 5-year plan. The number of tourists visit India, the revenue earned through them is increasing every year. and government is trying to create various facilities for tourists who visit India from other countries, because from them we get foreign currency which we can use for the development of our country. The three ministries like Home Affairs, Tourism and Foreign Affairs, together they created the facility of e-visa for tourists, which included e-business visa, e-medical visa and e-visa. This service giving information on mobile about tourist spot, not only in Hindi and English language but also in 10 different foreign languages, and this service is available for 24 hours in a week, where government has included languages like Arabic, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Russian and Spanish. So student, this information is made available by Ministry of Tourism, and if tourists want this facility, so they have to dial number 1363, where they can get full information in various foreign languages about Indian tourism. The information, it covers various topics like tours, adventure sports tourism, health tourism, facilities for sports like golf and polo, eco-friendly tourism, film festival and so on. Because you must be knowing that there are so many types of tourism. When we say tourism, so there can be groups, there can be variety of tourism, means help tourism. Some people they need to take healthcare facilities, medical facilities, and that's why according to that they choose their particular destination. Means suppose in Kerala Ayurveda therapy is very famous, so people they can go for treatment in Kerala, so that can be one type of health tourism. Sometimes some people they like adventurous tourism, so that time they can choose hilly region of India like Himalaya and north side. Some people they just want to relax themselves, so they can go to beaches. Some people they like to enjoy some film festival, so that is available in Goa, Hyderabad. So all according to people's convenience, these types are available where people they can choose. Institute for systematic training of soft skills such as proper manners of receiving and helping tourists, communicating with them have been opened. Nowadays we can see that hotels are there where the tourists they get lots of amenities as well as accommodation of premium quality are available for the tourist. Because tourists nowadays what happen, the people they have money but they don't have time, so when they get time they want to spend that at the proper place. Okay, so they are ready to pay money for that, but they want facility like their home, and that's why India trying to give all the facilities to tourists specially, so all types of amenities are available for the tourist. By sitting at home only, tourists they can just book their tickets for any transportation like aeroplanes, for bus, for trains. They need not to go to any booking office for that reason. They can choose their destination by sitting at home by using internet. They can book their hotels, they can book their transport also. So all these facilities are available for the tourist. Institutes offering training courses for the hospitality and hotel management have been established in many cities nowadays in our country. Atulya Bharat, an advertisement campaign designed to boost tourism, and it was carried out extensively. And what is the aim behind that? To boost tourism to places of unique nature and culture in the northeastern state of India. The travel show entitled Go North East was released on the Discovery Channel. Atulya Bharat means India is one of the oldest civilization in the world. Incredible India. India is a mosaic of multicultural experiences with a rich heritage and myriad attraction. The country is among the most popular tourist destination in the world, and it covers large area from the snow-covered Himalaya heights to the tropical rainforest of the south. As the seventh largest country in the world, India stands apart from the rest of Asia, which marked off as it is by mountains and the sea, which gives the country a distinct geographical entity. Though Swadesh Darshan program, 13 types of pilgrimage tours have been launched. It includes tours to Himalaya, coastal region, Buddhist centers, etc. We know that student channels like BBC, Discovery, History, they are also running programs. Through these channels, we can see India's historical and cultural places, about its heritage, and the information of the severally unique feature tourist places in India. It being published through electronic and digital media like these channels. And because of these channels, what happened, we it helps to increase the number of tourists coming to India, because when the people they check, when they see this channel, so that time they get information about India, about the heritage of India, and that time they wish to visit that place. So that is the benefit of these channels which we get, and the government is trying to just boost tourism. So we get tourists from America, France, Japan, etc. Swadesh Darshan or Prasad scheme, it was launched by Ministry of Tourism of Indian government. It has chalked out tourism to pilgrimage centers and spiritual centers in India. Pilgrim centers means religious centers. So there are 95 such places which are included in this scheme. So whatever the religious places are there, like Trimbakeshwar, Balaji is there, Shirdi is there. So Trimbakeshwar from Maharashtra is one among that scheme. The Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, Federation of Associations in Indian Tourism, Hospitality organized tourism, Indian Tourism Mart in 2018. It was the first event of its kind organized on the model of international tourism marts in other countries. So this all was about India culture and its heritage, about tourism. So tourism is one of the source of income for India. That's why always government is trying to boost this field by different way. So students, we have seen the transformation which has been happened in different fields after independence in India, and here we have finished with our portion. So we have finished with our portion as well as with our lesson. After this I am going to provide you notes, and there will be live lectures. If you have any difficulty, any doubt, you can drop it in the comment box, or you can ask me in live session. Thank you and have a nice day.